Gigi Hadid on the cover of Vogue talked a little bit about her relationship with Bradley Cooper. We do see photos of them together quite often, you know, maybe at the Eagles game, maybe just on the streets of New York City. They're not talking about each other much. I mean, one time Gigi Hadid was asked about Bradley Cooper on the carpet. He said, oh, you know, he's home on dad duty, being supported from afar. But she opened up about the relationship and said that Bradley, you know, really encourages her, opens her up to new life. She started going to the theater again more. It's nice to be with a partner who knows, you know, what they deserve and who they are and what they want. And she feels the same way. And they met at a mutual friend's backyard party for their child. Yeah. So it was a kid's birthday party that they met at in the backyard. They clicked, they hit it off. The only thing that stops me in my tracks about these two is like remembering how old Bradley Cooper is. Yeah. And Gigi Hadid is a full-grown adult with a child. Yeah. She's 29 or 30 at this point. Yeah. And Bradley Cooper's 50. Yeah. So when I see that 50 mark, I'm like,
the 5 really changes things.
As you know, I just mentioned I'm going to be 28 in July.
Yeah.
Thinking about being with a 50-year-old, I just couldn't do it. No. I just couldn't do it. No. You know, like I feel like you're in different stages of life, whatever. But you know, Hollywood, I guess she feels maybe she feels like she's 50.
I just think in 20 years is when it's gonna like kick in, or like in 10 years when it's 60 versus like 50. You know,
for him, what are you talking about?
Like when they're older,
she's
like
40
when
and
she's
he's
40,
60.
he's 60, it's like more visibly, you can see it.
Well,
more.
I see with 40 and 60, I think, I think 30 and 50 is more of a jump than 40 and 60.
I think it's also
50 is like 50. Right. Like when you hit that 50 number, it's like, but there's 50.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he looks older or anything of that sort, but maybe he feels younger and she feels older. You know, who knows?
I just think
some people do say age is just a number, but I'm not, you know, very on board with that a lot of times. I guess it depends.
It matters.
Yeah.
When age is but a number, but when it is...
But people say that, but sometimes it really does matter.
Right. I mean, if you're, like, when a 22-year-old is with a 75-year-old man, like,
sorry,
that matters.
Yes.
Bill Belichick.
That matters.
Bill Belichick.
There was a video the other day where...
that matters.
It looked like she was like holding him up to walk.
No, no.
Let me just prop Grandpa up to get him down the road. It's absurd.
It is telling.
I was kissing my mom off the other day, being like, "They're in love. Just let them be in love." She's like, "It's disgusting." I'm like,
"Yeah, Mom, don't you just know true love?"
It is telling that she is basically saying Gigi Hadid, like at 20, and of course, like, you know, she is a mother and she co-parents with Zayn, which she also mentioned in the article as well, that they, you know, plan their schedules months in advance, and they really just try and be their best to co-parent, which I thought, you know, it was very nice what she said. But she's saying it's like, she said, getting to the point where knowing what you want and deserve in a relationship is essential. And then she said, and then to find someone that is in a place in their life where they know what they want and deserve, and you both do work separately to come together and be the best partner that you can be. It's just funny to me because I do think it really shows, like, the emotional maturity that women can have at a much earlier age, that it takes much longer for a man to get to that point. You know, she's like, I'm 29. I know what I want. I know what I want in a relationship, and I want to find somebody that is on the same playing field with that. And it's like, yeah, Bradley Cooper is, because now he's 50, and he's now he knows. Now he knows what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you want to support, you know, if they're in a happy relationship, but at the same time, that when you see that 50, you're like, you know. But I guess they hit it off, and I mean,
they've been together for a few years now.
Yeah,
so.
They have been. They've been kicking it.
I've
always wanted to use that term.
They have been kicking it.
I'd have never have. Yeah, they've been kicking it.
Yeah,
for a couple years now.
She said that he's inspired her to jump and take the leap in life, which is very, I mean,
that's
it all
nice.
Sounds like it's been a great relationship for the both of them, and that maybe he's encouraged her to take like some different career opportunities or risks or things that maybe she wouldn't have done.
Yeah, some nice fatherly wisdom. Okay. That one slipped.